Find the opportunity to just sit into your space, to move away from whatever, complexity that you were in before. It's so easy to move into complexity in any situation. So the more you can move away from it here is going to only help you in terms of this practice, letting it be as simple or as complicated as you need it to be. And try to do your best to let everything be easy. So whatever time of day this practice is for you, whether it's morning, evening, late evening, let everything move into a place of centering. Right? Wherever the center is, there's balance. Go ahead and take a deep inhale. Pause and exhale all the air out. Take a deep inhale and pause and exhale all the air out. And deep inhale and pause and exhale. And inhale, and pause, and exhale. And inhale, and pause, and exhale. Begin to connect with the natural rhythm of your breath. Let it be a bit slower today. Even if you're in a place that's going fast, let it be slow, let it be simple. Maybe slow is a bit more of a challenge for you. It's different than your rhythm. Maybe you step out of the box of your natural pattern of breath just by slowing it down a touch, a bit more on the inhale, a bit more on the exhale. It'll really allow you kind of this opportunity to explore other parts of your practice. Mentally, there's so many poses, there's so many different ways you can study your body. Slowly find your way to hands and knees. Place the palms flat to the floor. Reach your chest out just a bit. Lift the belly button up just a touch. Get active through the arms, the biceps, the triceps, really waking up to create a foundation. Lift the belly button into the ribs, coming towards the back body just a bit. And then here, tuck your toes under and see if you can lift your knees just an inch off the ground. So literally just one little inch. Float them up. And then set the knees back down. Press into the left hand. Reach the right arm forward. Reach the left leg back. Create a connection between right knee and left elbow. Right knee and left knee. Right elbow and left knee. So early for me, I'm sorry. Inhale, reach the right arm forward, the left leg back. And then bring the right hand down, the left knee down. Press into the right hand and the left knee. Reach the left arm forward, reach the right leg back. And then create the connection between left elbow and right knee. And extend the left arm forward and the right leg back. And set the hands on the floor. And set the knee back down. Tuck the toes under, lift the knees off the ground again, just an inch. Reaching the chest out, pulling the belly button in. And then see if you can only press into the right toes and lift the left foot off the ground, and then reach the left leg back, keeping the right knee bent. Set the left foot back on the floor, press into the left toes, reach the right leg back long. And bring the right foot back. And drop the knees to the floor, sit back on the heels, roll the shoulders back, bind the hands behind your back, and chase the ground behind your feet. Exhale to release, bring your hands to the floor, tuck the toes under, lift the knees off the ground, pull the hips all the way back in space. When you get there, walk out the legs quite a bit, bend the knees, shake the butt a little bit here and there, create some space through the side body, through the mid body, through the shoulders. Almost just staying a little bit active. Stay with the slow rhythm of your breath. And now go ahead and sweep forward to plank pose. Reach through the heart, reach through the thumbs. Press actively into the feet. Squeeze the inner ankles together. On the exhale, slowly lower all the way down to the floor. Float your hands off the ground just an inch. Set the hands back down. And inhale, rise back up to plank. Drop knees, chest, chin down to the floor. Again, float the hands off the ground just an inch. Then place the hands back, inhale to low cobra or upward facing dog. Roll back to down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. And exhale, the right foot steps to the outside of the right hand. Slowly walk your hands towards the front left corner of your mat. Really creating a lot of space and stretch through the side body. You can even really plant into the left hand and sweep and reach the right arm over, if that feels good to you. Or you can keep both hands grounded. And always working for information, for an understanding of yourself through the study of the poses. Slowly walk the hands back to the middle. Drop the left knee down, sit back, half split, Ardha Hanuman. Let your upper body just fold over the top leg. And slowly find your way back. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, pull the belly button in, reach the hands back behind you, rise up to lunge. Hands to the floor, press into the palms. Float the right foot off the ground, the right knee to the forehead. And sweep the right foot over to the left wrist, letting the right knee drop down towards the right wrist. Setting up for just a pigeon pose. Again, you could take it upright. You could fold over the front right shin. Whatever feels good to you. You won't be here for long. Just kind of moving generally into the hips to begin the practice. And slowly walk your hands back. Press into the palms, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee off the ground, sweep the right leg all the way up, three-legged dog. Keep the right leg long and straight, but bend the left knee, that's the foot that's on the floor, and then spin the right hip up to the sky. And slowly square off the hips and set the right foot down on the ground. Inhale, lift the left leg up. On the exhale, left knee to left rib cage to step to the outside of the left hand. Good. From here, you can walk your hands over to the right. And in fact, please walk your hands over to the right. Your option is to keep grounding into the right hand and spin and reach the left arm up overhead if that feels good to stretch your side body. But it might feel nice to just stay in with your hips. Stay with the breath. Stay with the connection to your body. Through the physical asana, you find a mental understanding of who you are today. Slowly walk your hands back to the middle. Wiggle the left foot to the middle. Drop the right knee down. Sit back, half splits. Again, folding over the front left leg. Dropping down, moving into your space. Slowly sweep up 2. The low lunge, lift the right knee, pull the belly button in, reach the hands up to the sky, grow tall. Beautiful, slowly hands to the floor. Press into the palms, press into the right toes, pick the left foot off the ground, the left knee touches the forehead. And then the left foot sweeps over to the right hand, the left knee drops over to the left wrist. And you're going to fold or stay upright for your pigeon pose. Really do what you did on side 1. Trying to find as much balance in your body as you can. Sometimes you can't do it, it's okay. One side will be stronger, more flexible. You may need to use that information to work. To create a balance between the right and the left, the masculine and the feminine. To create a balance between moving forward and sitting backwards. Your future, your potential, everything in front of you versus your past, your genetic makeup. Slowly walk the hands back. Press into the palms, tuck the right toes under, lift the right knee off the ground, sweep the left foot all the way up to the sky. Reaching through the left leg, keep it long and straight, bend the right knee and then spin the left hip open. Really nice, slowly roll the left hip down, set the left foot down. Press into your palms, ground into the index and knuckle, really feel a little bit of space in the hips. And then go ahead and look long, lift heels, bend knees, walk, float or fly to the top. Inhale to halfway lift, exhale to fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, hands reach out, fingers touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the floor, sit the hips low, rise up, Utkatasana, sweep your hands up to the sky. Growing long through the fingers, softening the shoulders. Pull the belly button in, try and get light on the toes. And then slowly sit all the way down to the floor, rising up to Navasana, boat pose. Slowly lower to Ardha Navasana, holding here. And slowly bring the heels in towards the butt, trying to stay in Ardha Navasana. And then sweep the feet out. And then bring the heels to the butt. Set them down, move right into Setu Bandhasana, bridge pose. You can bind the hands beneath the shoulders if you want, but really focus on pulling the shins back underneath you. Pressing the hips up. And slowly lower the hips down to the floor. Extend the legs out, floating the feet off the ground. Roll up to boat. Reaching the hands up. Beautiful. Hug the knees into the chest. You can rock and roll front to back a few times. Or if you want to, you could just stand right back to chair pose. But we'll meet in Utkatasana. Good, straighten the legs and fold over the top. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the floor, step the left foot back. Drop the left knee down, sweep the arms up, open the chest, reach everything up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the floor. Lift the left knee, pull the right leg back straight. Bend the right knee, press into the left palm. Roll to Vashisthasana, side plank. Reaching the right hand up to the sky. If you'd like, you can step the right foot behind the left knee and spin the hips up to the sky. Beautiful, slowly sweep back to center. Bring your hands to the floor, take an inhale. On the exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Float the hands off the ground for just a moment. Place the hands back. Inhale, rise up to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Drop down to the floor. Float the hands. Set the hands back down. Inhale, rise upward, facing dog. And exhale, roll back to downward. Facing dog. Press into the palms, look long, lift heels, bend knees. Walk, float, fly to top of mats. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise, hands reach up. Fingers touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Sit the hips low, rise up to chair pose. Sit all the way down to the ground. Rise up to Navasana, extend the legs, reach the hands up. Slowly lower to Ardha Navasana. Bring the heels towards the butt, try and stay in Ardha Navasana. Extend the legs out. Bring the heels towards the butt, extend the legs out. Bring the heels towards the butt, let them land, rise up to Setu Bandhasana. Bridge pose, pulling the shins back to lift the hips. Slowly let the hips sit down to the floor. Inhale, rise up to Navasana. Make that choice if you're going to rock and roll front to back or just come right into Utkatasana, chair pose. Growing, lengthening through the fingers. Get active in the hamstrings. Straighten the legs and fold over top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step the right foot back long. Drop the right knee down. Sweep the arms up to the sky. Open chest, open heart. Pull the left hip back as you sweep the right hip forward. Try and keep your balance. Exhale, hands to the floor. Lift the right knee off the ground. Pull the left leg back straight, folding over the shin. Bend the left knee. Rise up to your lunge, go toe. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back to plank pose. Rolling right into the side plank on the second side. So again, you could stack the feet on top, or you could step the left foot behind the right and reach your left arm over. And slowly sweep it back to plank pose. Take an inhale there. On the exhale, lower to Chaturanga, all the way to the floor. Float the hands off the ground. Place the hands back. Inhale, rise to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, drop down to the floor. Float the hands. Bring them back to the ground. Inhale, upward facing dog or go cobra. And exhale, roll back to downward facing dog. Reach through the thumbs towards the top. Inhale, lift the right leg up. On the exhale, right knee to right rib cage. Set the right foot down in between the hands. Drop the left heel down. Sweep up, rise to warrior two. Inhale to reverse your warrior. On your exhale, side angle pose. Reaching the left arm overhead, finding extension. Beautiful. Inhale, rise back up to reverse your warrior. On your exhale, hands to the floor, press into the palms. Again, going to side plank on the left hand, so stack the feet. Reach the right hand up. Again, if you want to make it super fluid, you can step the right foot behind. Spin the hips up. Really nice. Find your way back to plank pose. Take an inhale in your plank. On the exhale, lower all the way to the ground. Float the hands. Set them back down. Inhale, rise to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Drop down to the floor. Float the hands. Set them back down. Inhale, rise to upward facing dog. Exhale, sweep back to down. Facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, left knee to left rib cage, so left collarbone, the foot sets down. Drop the right heel, sweep up to warrior two, letting the right arm reach back to guide you through the lift. Inhale to reverse your warrior. On your exhale, find your side angle pose. Staying very much in a fluid rhythm today. Reach the right arm up overhead. Casual in our pace, but staying quite fluid. Inhale to reverse the warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor. Roll onto the right toes. You're moving to Vashisthasana, side plank on the right side, or stepping the left foot behind the right knee, reaching the left arm middle. Roll back to plank pose. Take an inhale in your plank. Exhale, lower all the way to the floor. Float the hands. Set them back down. Inhale, rise to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Drop down to the floor. Float the hands. Set them back down. Inhale, rise to upward facing dog. And exhale, sweep back to downward. Facing dog. Press into the palms, really feel a lift through the backs of the legs. Look long, lift heels, bend knees, walk foot, fly to top of mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Wiggle the feet to hips width distance apart. Slide the hands underneath the feet, press the toes into the wrist creases. Lean the chest out and then pull down. Really feel the tops of the knees lifting into the hips. Stay steady with your breath. Really breathe into your low back to feel the release there. Exhale to release. Inhale, grow tall as you stand all the way up. So we're at top of the mat. Standing steady. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold down. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Catch the big toes with index and middle finger. Pull down. Get active through the biceps and the triceps. Try and let the head hang heavy. Exhale to release. Rise onto your toes, bend your knees, lean your chest out, lift the belly. Bring your hands to the floor. Rise or prepare for Bakasana, curl pose. Just try and hold curl this time. Doesn't matter what advanced cool things you could do. Just try and stay. See if you can stay for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, squat on 1. Sitting the hips low. Beautiful. Press to the outer edge of the feet so you're really feeling some lift through the inner parts of the feet. Nice. Place your hands back to the floor for crow pose again. Leaning out, you can squeeze the arms, reach through the chest. Try and create space on both sides of the collarbones. Float the feet. You can try and just hold it for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Feet down to the floor. Let the butt sit. Curve the chest out in front of you. Finding a bit more space. Beautiful. One more curl. We'll take it on the forearms this time now. So see if you can really reach the hands out, rise onto the toes. Curve the chest out, drop the forearms down, and just float those feet. It's really nice here. You can let your forearm be on, or your forehead be on the floor, excuse me. And let the feet sit down, straighten the legs, fold over top. Inhale, rise all the way up, hands reach up, fingers touch. Catch the right wrist with the left hand. This feels really good. Step the right foot over to the side, the outside of the left, and lean over to the left. Inhale back to the middle. Moves very dancerish, but I like it. Catch the left wrist with the right hand. Step the left foot behind the outside of the mat on the right side, and lean over. Inhale back to center. Bind the hands behind the back, chase the ground behind you, lifting the heart up. And exhale, release, fold down. Inhale to halfway lift, grow. And then step the left foot back long. Beautiful, drop the left knee down, sweep the arms up, grow into your space by leading with the heart into ease. Exhale, hands to the floor. Lift the left knee, pull the right leg back straight, folding over the top. And then bend the right knee, press the right hand flat, drop the left heel down, reach the left arm up, side angle pose. Inhale, rise up and reverse your warrior. On the exhale, bring your right hand to the inside of the right foot. Reach the left arm to the middle. So like Parsvakonasana, but really try and bring the right hand to the inside. Getting low, getting into that hip. Beautiful. Roll onto the left toes, bring the left hand to the floor. Walk your hands out long, creating more and more space. Really reaching the heart as far forward as you can. Press actively into the toes, maybe sway some space into the hips. Beautiful, again, walk the hands back. Straightening the right leg, folding over top, moving into your humble, introverted position, a position that's allowing you to create flexibility inside yourself. Bend the right knee. Reach the heart out, press actively into the left hand, roll to the outer edge of the left foot, step the right foot behind the left knee, and spin the heart up. You're not going for your biggest movement here. Just going for a strong, active, connected movement. Pull the right knee back into the chest, step the right foot to the top, reach both hands to the sky, lunge, growing in, and then step the left foot to the top of the mat. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach the hands up again. We'll catch the right wrist with the left hand, step the right foot over to the outside of the left, and lean. Inhale, back to center. Catch the left hand with the right. Step the left foot behind into the outside of the mat on the right side, and lean. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, the halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step the left or the right foot back long. Drop the right knee down. Sweep the arms up, opening the chest. Growing into your space. Exhale, hands to the floor. Lift the right knee up, fold over the left shin, going deep inside yourself. Finding that simple connection, that understanding of who you are today, of what you need to be successful, to be a happy person today, this time. Bend the left knee, place the left hand to the outside of the left foot, drop the right heel down, reach the right arm over in the middle. Inhale to reverse the warrior. Reach the left hand all the way up. On the exhale, the left hand to the inside of the left foot. The right arm reaching way overhead. Really feeling the spin of the right ribcage up to the sky. On the exhale, the right hand sweeps down to the floor. You roll onto the right toes and walk the hands out long. Really moving into those hips. When you get to that long, lengthened out position when you're playing the front and the back of the mat. And then really just press into the toes and sway a lot of space. Moving into it. Breathing into it. Allowing just a nice opportunity to relax a bit. Slowly walk the hands back. Framing the front foot, pulling the hip back, folding over the left leg. Bending the left knee, reaching the heart chest out. Press the right hand actively down into the floor. Vashisthasana, side plank, or just stepping the left foot over and behind the right knee. Spinning the heart and the hips up, reaching the left arm overhead. Pull the left knee back into the chest. Step the left foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, sweep to your lunge, grow tall. And step all the way up. Letting the feet land. Exhale, fold over the top. Sit the hips low. Rise. Straighten the legs and fold. Press into the right foot. Lift the left leg to the sky. Standing split variation. But then bring the hands to heart, defy gravity. Rise up to warrior three. Breathe. Beautiful. Step back to lunge. Reach the hands up. Exhale, sweep the hands forward. Grow long with the arms, with the heart. Finding the extension into the future, but the rooting into the past to create the space. Fly back up to warrior three. Hands to heart. Fold right back where you came from. If you'd like to handstand, let it happen. If not, just hold standing split. Really nice. Slowly, both feet find their way back to the floor. Press into the left foot. Sweep the right leg back behind you. Standing split. Switching your side. And then slowly, with a little bend in the left knee, bring the hands to heart center, defy gravity and rise up. Reach through the right heel, the right toes point down. Beautiful. Bend the left knee, step the right foot back. Reach the hands up. Lunge. Reach the hands out in front of you, creating the extension. Feel the ease of the mind as the body, the legs are really doing the effort to hold you in place. Fly forward to warrior three with the hands extended or the hands at the heart. Whatever feels better for you. Really hollow out the midsection of the body. Slowly bring the hands to the heart here. Fold right back over the standing leg. Hands down. Option for the stay where you are in the standing split or the hand balance. Slowly feet to floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down. Press into the right foot, extend the left leg back. We're going to go through that one more time. Hands to heart. Defy gravity, rise. Bend the right knee, step back to lunge. Reach the hands out in front of you. Fly forward. Hands to heart. Fold down. Hands stand or hold. Feet to floor. The right foot lifts. The hands come to heart. Rise and grow. Point those right toes down, reach the chest out. Bend the left knee, step the right foot back. Reach the arms out. Reach the hands out in front of you. Fly forward to warrior three. Feel a reach through the chest, forward, and the heel back. Pull the left shin back, most importantly, pull the left knee up. Hands to heart, fold over the left leg. Right into your standing split or handstand. Both feet to the floor. Sit the hips low, rise up. Chair pose. Straighten the legs. Catch the right wrist with the left hand. Step the right foot behind into the outside of the left and lean. Should feel really nice after those warrior threes. Inhale back to center. Catch the left wrist with the right hand. Step the left foot over and behind the right leg, lean. Inhale back to center. Hands to heart, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step the left foot back long. Press into the left palm, sweep the right hand up to sky, and reach the right arm overhead. Spinning from the rib cage, from the bottom rib cage. Notice the lightness that's created. Exhale, right hand to floor. Drop the left heel down. Wrap the left arm behind the back for a half bind or a full bind. Really getting into the shoulder a bit there. Option to straighten the right leg if you want, bound triangle. Bend the right knee if you straighten it. Exhale, release. Roll onto the left toes. Drop the left knee down, walk the hands out quite a bit in front of you. Holding the chest out, drop the forearms down if you can. Holding for just a moment. You will slowly walk the hands back underneath the shoulders, reach the chest out. Press so strongly into the palms, lift the left knee off the ground. Create the connection with the belly strength. The action through the left foot. Good. And see if you can reach the right arm forward. Holds. Bring the right hand back. See if you can reach the left arm forward. Left hand back to floor. Step the right foot back to plank pose. Take an inhale here. Press strongly into your left hand. We did this on Thursday. We're going to do it again here, but just hold for the stagnant emotion of it. So really ground into the left hand, rise up onto the right fingertips, and then touch the right bicep, or the left bicep with the right hand. Just hold. Slowly right hand back to floor. Knees, chest, chin. Drop all the way down. Float the hands off to the sides. Bind the hands behind the back. Chase the heels with the bind. It's only the chest and the knees are down. Release. Hands to floor. Inhale to upward facing dog. Sweep back to downward, facing dog. Really ground into the insides of the hands. Pull the belly button in, look long, lift heels, bend knees, walk foot, fly to top. Sit the hips low, Rise to chair. Straighten the legs, fold over top. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step the right foot back long. Plant the right palm flat, sweep the left hand up to the sky, spinning from the right rib cage. You're keeping the right hip lifted, then reach the left arm middle. Exhale, left hand to inside of the left foot. Drop the right heel down and spin to reach the right hand up to the sky. Wrap the right hand behind the back, half bind or full. Option to straighten the front left leg. Bound triangle. So release, bend the left knee, release the hands down, roll onto the right toes, and begin to really walk the hands forward a good bit. Creating the stretch, getting nice and long. You can go ahead and drop the forearms to the floor if you would like. If you did it on side one, do it here. And slowly bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. Really feel the strength here. Press actively into the right toes. Reach the left arm forward to the middle. Bring your left hand back down. Reach your right arm forward to the middle. Bring the right hand back down. Curve the chest out just a little bit more. Find that sensation in the hips. Then pressing the hand, step the left foot back to plank pose. Find the strength here. Reaching the heart out, being extroverted in the nature of this posture. Strong through the feet. Press into the right hand. Rise up onto the left fingertips. Try and keep your body level. This is very hard, but you can do it. Really give it a go. And then maybe bring the left hand to touch the right bicep. Try to stay connected. Make sure that bicep is awake. Beautiful. Left hand back to the floor. Knees, chest, chin. All the way down. Float the hands. Bind them behind the back. Release, hands to floor. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lower the hips down. Place the hands out in front of you. Press actively into the bottom side of the hand, the pinky side. To lift the forearms, pull the chest or pull the shoulders back behind you. That'll bring the hands closer to the front of the body. Then float the feet off the ground. Then from here, try and stay high, press into the left hand, reach the right hand back. Bring the right hand back, press into the right hand, reach the left hand back. Bring the left hand back, press into both hands, lift the heart, and then reach both hands back. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale to upward facing dog on one. Beautiful. Holding the up dog. Space through the arms. Pull the belly button in. Lifting up. See if you can keep the feet just as they are, so you're not changing anything. Lower all the way down to the ground. Open the right arm up like a T or a cactus. Roll on to the right side. Slowly roll back to center, and then reach the left arm over. Plug the left shoulder in, roll onto the left side. Twist back to center. Set up, preparing to rise to upward facing dog. Roll the shoulders back, lift the belly. Inhale to rise, upward facing dog. Keeping the feet as they are, pull the belly button in, find plank. Using your core muscles to wake everything up. Reaching the chest out, squeezing the inner legs together. Strong and connected. Roll back to down dog. Look long, lift heels, bend knees. Walk or float to top. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise. Hands reach up. Fingers touch. Sit the hips low. Chair pose. Press the palms together, sweep left elbow to outside of right leg. Space through the shoulders, reach through the crown of the head. Stay in chair, inhale, twist back to center. Reach the hands up. And then sweep right elbow to outside of left. Space through the neck. Keep spinning the left shoulder blade into the heart. Inhale back to center. Rise up onto the toes. Spread the knees to shoulder width. Sit low, reach the hands out. Knees, triceps, triceps, knees. Pull the collarbones out away from the hips. One last time for curl pose. If you have a transition, take it, but we'll meet in squat at the top of the mat. Take a moment and find yourself in squat. Really squeeze the outer parts of the feet to lift the inner parts. Straighten the legs and fold over. Opposite hand grabs opposite elbow. Stay here, hang heavy. Just let everything go. Exhale to release. Step the left foot back long. Reach the heart out. Sweep the right foot over to the left hand. Let the right knee drop down. Slowly walk the hands out over the right shin, folding down. We haven't held many poses today, but we'll hold this pigeon for just a little bit. Breathe into it, just let it happen. Slowly bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. Roll onto the right hip. Swing the left leg forward. Janu Shirshasana. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Fold over the left leg. Trying to catch the foot in the beginning with the right hand, but maybe eventually both hands. Right hip is very open and ready. Release, rise up, roll onto the left side, just moving right into pigeon on the second side. Swinging over, preparing the body to fold into this simple space. Notice which side feels a bit more stiff. Slowly walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Roll onto the left side. Swing the right leg forward. Janu Shirshasana. Reach up with the left hand at first and then fold over to the outside using the left hand. And then eventually you get both hands. Exhale to release, inhale to rise back up. Cross the ankles. Really make a really small shape. And you're going to pick up your butt off the ground. You can keep your feet down if you're newer to the process of doing it. We're not going to go anywhere this time. We're just going to pick up and float off the ground for a moment. So place the hands and lift the butt, lift the feet. And just hold. And set down. Set the feet right back where they came from. Casually roll onto your back. Take one long back bend here. Bridge or wheel, whatever feels good to you. Place hands, place feet, and rise. Whatever back bend you chose. Try to stay with it for a full 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, release on 1. Let your body just lay on the floor for a moment. Letting everything kind of come into place. And then bring your right ankle to the outside of the left knee and casually twist over to the right. Inhale back to center. Step the right foot back to the floor. Bring the left ankle to the outside of the right knee. Casually twist over to the right. Inhale back to center. Set the left foot down near the right. Float the feet off the ground, extend them long in front of you, set the heels down. Inhale, reach the hands forward. Casually roll up to a seat. Catch the feet. Pull the chest out, fold over the front of the legs. Exhale, release, close the eyes, come to a seat. Any seat that serves you at this moment. Trying to have a long lower back. Really feeling all the new space enter your body. Coming back to the breath. Coming back to the knowledge and the understanding of who you are in this moment in time, because it's just for this moment in time that you are this exact person. It will change, it will evolve, your interests change, your moods change, where you live changes, who you hang out with changes, what you spend your time doing changes. So embracing this person you currently are, this step in your process, this amount of knowledge and information that you have. Through this practice you can continue to gain more and more information, more and more knowledge, more and more understanding of the self. The more you understand the self, the more you can understand other people, other environments, other ecosystems, other situations. Ones that are your own and ones that aren't. That are preparing yourself for how to navigate the path that you're on. A better understanding of how to use your number one resource, time. Your time is your resource. It's the thing you control most. The more you really create a connection to understanding how you use your time, I think the easier it is to just find happier moments, to find a little bit more peace, a bigger sense of calm. A higher connection to the present moment. Inhale against the third eye center. Namaste.